We're coming out to the end of Sefer Bereishis. We've enjoyed this journey. We always enjoyed this journey through Sefer Bereishis. The Avis, the Imahis, the stories here are always certainly the ones that remind us of our childhood and are, in some ways, the ones that touch our heart the most. I want to share with everybody tonight a message that can kind of encapsulate what we're supposed to take out of Sefer Bereishis. 3 years ago, I started saying a Chumash year, Thursday nights in Yeshiva for Rockaway. And I went to my Rosh Yeshiva, Yeshiva for Rockaway, Rabbi Perel. And I asked the Rosh Yeshiva, I said, after Rosh Yeshiva gave me Rishus to give the shir, I said, Rosh Yeshiva, is there an overlying message, is there some theme, that if I were to share something with the Bachrim, is there a theme you want me to share? Is there an idea, an overriding concept of something you want me to drive home with the Bachrim? And Rabbi Perel thought for a few seconds and then said the following. He said, Yisroel, one of the biggest struggles that I have when I speak to Bachrim about Chumash and realizing the mistake in their understanding of Chumash is the way they taught Chumash when they're young children. And that is, when we're taught as young children about the Chumash, we learn about the Avos and the Imais and all the other characters in Chumash, these holy people. We learn about them in a way that projects these people in our eyes to be malachim. Mamish malachim, malachim mamish. And the emes is, while these people, of course, are way bigger and way greater than we could ever imagine, it's true. At the same time, he says it's clear from the Chumash that the Chumash wants us to learn lessons from these people, which means they have to be relatable to us. They are still human beings. They are still people who can make flaws. And he says it's a tayus to teach Chumash that these people are malachim mamish. A malach mamish, you know what a malach mamish is? A malach makes no mistakes. A malach can't sin. It's not even possible. It's bria. He said, of course, you have to balance it because chas v'chalila, there are people out there who want to teach Chumash in such a way that they literally criticize the Avos and the Imayas as regular people. They're not regular people, but they're not malachim mamish either. And it's that balance that if we have that healthy balance of knowing they are not regular people. They are not you and me walking down the street in the year 2020. They are not the regular Joe. Of course not. Ridiculous. Preposterous. They're not even the Gedolim of our times. They're way bigger than that. 1,000,000 times bigger. But they're still humans. They are still basar v'dam. And we need to remember that. If we don't remember that, we're missing a fundamental message of Chumash Bereishis. Chumash Bereishis is to teach you and me how to live. It's to teach you and me how to deal with this world. The mistakes, however small they are compared to your mistakes and my mistakes, of Adam HaRishon, of Avram Avinu, of Yitzchak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu, Yosef HaTzadik, other Shvatim, etc. Their mistakes are there to teach us. Their mistakes are there to guide us in life. And if we lose the perspective that they were humans as well, then we lose the ability to learn that message. He said that's what you need to teach the Bachrim. And every week when I give Chumash, especially during Sefer Bereishis, we try to harp on this idea to learn from these great, lofty people who were much, much greater than we are, but who were human nonetheless, made mistakes nonetheless, and most importantly, Sheva Yipol Tzadik V'Kom. The Tzadik falls many times, but he keeps getting up. They made their mistakes, and they got up and they went weiter. Adam HaRishon made a mistake and got and went up and got weiter. Avraham made mistakes. Yitzchak, they all made mistakes. They got up and they went on, and they learned from their mistake and became greater people. That's what we all have to do in our lives. We make mistakes, but as long as we pick ourselves back up and we become greater people, we'll be better for it. Have a wonderful evening.